This is a demonstration of Wirecast. This is a demonstration of Wirecast. This is a demonstration of Wirecast. The demonstration of Wirecast. This is a demonstration of Wirecast. Is a demonstration of Wirecast. Demonstration of Wirecast. This is a 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 demonstration of Wirecast. This is Wirecast. Wirecast. Wirecast.
Hello?
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
Good? Yep, everything's good. Sorry for the technical issue there. I don't know what was going on, but our audio seemed to on out. We are back.
Are we back?
Yes, we are.
Are we back and ready to go? Can you guys hear us?
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
Is everyone okay? Can you guys hear us now?
This is a demonstration.
Everything's good.
I don't know what happened.
Yeah,
I don't know what's going on here, but we are back.
audio is good. In the
We are
beginning.
good to go. Hopefully you guys can read lips. Can anybody read lips?
Fairly well in the chat.
Yeah, hopefully really good. So
Yes.
I don't know where we stopped, where we lost audio, but I guess Tesla we were at. Taking some heat on Tesla. But I'm going to stay patient, still 17 days. I like the position. I'm not going to do anything. The only way you can hurt this position is
This
by
is a
overmanaging.
demonstration of
So I'm
Wirecast.
not going to overmanage. Just going to wait for either a volatility contraction or a volatility expansion to sort of see where the next few days in Tesla we're going to see that volatility. Not really worried about the price of Tesla,
Yeah.
because good luck trying to predict the price of Tesla.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to predict extremes in volatility.
Okay.
So volatility is mean reverting.
Yeah.
Which we know for a fact.
This is a demonstration
And
of
that's
Wirecast.
what we're gonna wait for. So nothing to do in Tesla. I might sell that long put spread and just wait to put on the short put spread, but for now, all good. Really, my only position hurting me today is that Tesla. All right, Apple looking good, up 30 bucks in Apple. Could close it, leave it just to keep some short delta in the portfolio. Man, it's being slow. All right, let me just check my beta weights real quick. 3:30, halfway through power hour. Seconds. He says this is a demonstration of Wirecast every 30 seconds. Listen, what can you do? You got to work with what you got.
Yeah,
so that's
we
what
made
we're
the
doing.
best of what we have.
Yes.
You know?
Nothing you can do. Gotta move on. Gotta keep it straight and forward.
This
Our beta
is a
weights.
demonstration
We're a little
of
bit long.
Wirecast.
Beta weight wise, we have about 11 long beta weighted deltas. So it's a little bit long for our portfolio, but we are okay for now. We are short in SPY, which is the main S&P index. So being short in the S&Ps is a nice balance to our portfolio. So that position is doing very well. My famous
This is a demonstration
Iron
of
Condor and
Wirecast.
SPY that never fails and up $14 in 2 days.
Pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, pretty good. I could take that off, but I'm going to leave it on for sure. Just to keep. Not only do I want to squeeze more profit out of this position, it's a solid hedge against the rest of my portfolio. So it's working in two ways. Love it. And with volatility still pretty high in the S&Ps, still some room to squeeze volatility out of this trade.
This is a demonstration
super
of
short
Wirecast.
So it's real sensitive to any contraction in volatility, which is perfect for this environment. Elevated volatility, nobody really sure what's going to happen. I'm not trying to predict the price, just waiting for a mean reversion in volatility. Where you want to be. Netflix, good position today. Google as well. Gold doing well.
Gonna be week for
This
gold.
is a
Yeah, it's gonna
demonstration
be
of
Good
Wirecast.
week for gold. Nationals and everything. How many people are gonna be moving money?
yeah. So yeah, we're super long gold, 30 delta almost. Excellent. Some of the long term. Charles Schwab. Look at Charles Schwab getting hurt. Oh, I'm up $10 in the long term. That was different. Nice. Okay, all good. Just Canada, the only stock that's hurting me.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
Okay. No
It's
problem.
okay.
No problem. Just annoying. Just annoying
Yeah.
to look at, but doesn't hurt the portfolio. It's not a bad trade to be in, especially at $1.
Exactly.
So we're just in it. We're in it to win it.
Manage it when it needs to be managed.
That's it. That's it. Sell some short calls against it, which is usually what I do. Same with Palantir.
Yeah.
Just selling covered calls to reduce my cost basis, generate some income.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Two positions I'm gonna have to
This is a
manage
demonstration
either
of
today or
Wirecast.
definitely sometime this week. Qualcomm, which is expiring in 3 days. IV percentile is elevated still. So not a great time. Well, actually, a good time to roll, not a good time to cut out any one position, which is usually what I like to do. I do like to leg in and out of things,
Mm-hmm.
even though it's not advisable.
Mm-hmm.
It's not for the faint of heart to sort of catch the market on
This
both
is a
sides. But
demonstration
I'm not.
of
I look at
Wirecast.
it as not trying to catch the market or like the price. I'm trying to catch volatility
Yeah.
on both sides. So in times of elevated volatility, I'll sell premium and I'll buy premium back when volatility's contracted. But I like to do that inside of one position. So I'll try to leg in and leg out of positions based on volatility and based on the current price of the underlying. So with Qualcomm at 107, I have a
This is a
$2 wide
demonstration
iron
of
fly.
Wirecast.
It was a short call spread. I flied it off, and now I'm just managing it as an iron fly. The short call part of it is basically at max profit because it's a 112 short call, so it needs to stay under 112, and it's trading at 107, 108 almost. So this short call is at basically max profit. We sold it for $5.30, and it's trading for 43 cents. So only with the long call portion, only about
Wirecast.
20 cents left to squeeze out of this short call side of the iron fly. So now would be a good time to roll, either get out of just this side and keep it on and wait for a bounce back, or I can roll the whole thing right now. Depending on the credit I can receive, we can make a decision. So let's take a look. Let's go in the option
This is
chain
a
and
demonstration
see what
of
I can
Wirecast.
roll just the call side for. Yeah, so I'd be closing it out for 26 cents. Not too much left to squeeze out of there. So I'm only getting another 26 cents of hedge to the downside. Help my short put side that's taking heat. That's the side that's getting tested. I only have 26 cents left to help that side. So if I were to get out of this right now, either just roll this side or just sell, or buy out of this side and wait to roll the short put side and then add the short call later, I can squeeze. I'm only at risk for another 25 cents. But if it works out properly, I can squeeze out definitely way over 26 cents extra.
Yeah.
So it's, it's a little bit of a risk, but the risk is super calculated, and the reward is at least, I would say, 2 to 1. If I were to wait to roll it for tomorrow or the next day, if I get any sort of bounce back in the price, like if Qualcomm starts trading at like 110 or like 109,
Yeah.
I'll definitely be able to squeeze out more than 26 cents. So let's see, 26 cents. Let's check the chain here. We're in Berkshire for some reason. I don't know why that didn't change. That is a faulty system. Yeah, Qualcomm.
This
There's
is
a chain. There's my
demonstration of
position in the weekly expiration in 3 days. I can roll to the monthly 17 days, or I can go to February. I can go to any of these weeklies. How are you looking? 47%, 42%. Super elevated volatility. Good time to roll. One side, if not both sides. Call ratio pretty even.
This is a
Yeah, not too much
demonstration
volume.
of
So let's just make sure that these strikes are liquid first of all. 49% volatility for this month. Here are my positions. Short put spread that's taken some heat, and the short call spread that's at basically max value. What I would do, what's the delta in these? 20 delta.
this
Yeah.
is a demonstration of Wirecast.
What I can do is buy out of it, 27 cents. And to roll, just to see what my options are, you want to roll into some sort of elevated volatility cycle. You know, it wouldn't make sense to roll into a cycle that has volatility already contracted.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
47%. And another thing, Kanakar, can you look up something for me?
Yeah.
When does Qualcomm have earnings? Does anybody know in the chat if you know when does Qualcomm have earnings? Because you would ideally like to avoid that earnings cycle.
Yeah.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
Find out real quick. It might not be announced yet, but you should know by volatility. If I were to just guess, I would say the earnings were in this February 3rd week. That's when volatility is elevated.
Around, January 31st to February 6th.
January 31st to February 6th.
Yeah.
Okay, so right in the cycle. So you'd ideally like to stay either before this
is a
cycle
demonstration of
or like
Wirecast.
a while after. Like I'm either going to go into this. I'm either going to go into the monthly for January, 17 days, or I'm just going to go straight into the February. See what I can collect. Even though this is a little bit too long for me for an iron fly, $2 wide. Let's see if I can just go into this monthly. What do you guys think here? So
This
I'm rolling
is a
this short call
demonstration
spread
of Wirecast.
of the iron fly. It was 112, 114. So now if I were to sell this in the next cycle, I get a 37-cent credit. Basically what I was explaining before, if I were to just buy out of the one in this cycle and wait until tomorrow or the next day to roll to this cycle, so basically do this trade 2 parts,
This is
instead
a
of putting it all in
demonstration
one
of
order,
Wirecast.
I would do this side of the order first, and then wait to put on this the other side of the roll. And if I were to do that, I think I can get 25 or 26 cents more than this. I think I can get like 60 cents for that roll.
Yeah.
If Qualcomm, let's really make sure. So if Qualcomm were to be $2 closer, so let's say it's trading at 110, I would get the premium of being $2 closer, which is 80 cents more. So I'm correct in assuming that if I were to roll it now, I'd be getting 30 cents about credit. If I were to just do it in 2 parts and buy out of the cycle that's ending in 3 days,
Mhm.
or expiring in 3 days, wait to
This
roll
is a
it.
demonstration of
I could get,
Wirecast.
if Qualcomm were to rise by $2, I could get almost 80 cents more. So, let's see, this would gain 80 cents. Go to there, and I would go here to here, and this would gain. Also, this would gain 70 points actually.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
Points of that against 70 points. Actually, it wouldn't make sense unless Qualcomm were to rise by $3 or more. Yeah, Qualcomm would have to be trading around the 111s for this to be a 1-to-1 risk reward, like the leg out.
That happening in the chart.
I wouldn't think so. I don't like to go by that. We can take a
Wirecast.
look. This is a one way to exploit to trade a little less than GTO
Yeah.
to sort of combine GTO with some exploitative strategy. So it started the day at 111.
Mm-hmm.
So do I see it getting back in the next 2 days? Sure. Because that's where it started the day. It wouldn't have to go back very far.
Yeah.
Let's take a look. The 10-day.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
So it's, just in the last week, it's traded as high as 112. It's been in that area.
And as low as.
Right, 106, basically. Basically right where it's at. What is that right now? Like 107?
Yeah.
So yeah, a dollar less. About 0.5% less from its lows.
So it's projected to at least bounce back a little bit. It doesn't rip through the bottom.
A
IV
demonstration
elevated.
of Wirecast.
RSI is still pretty closer to oversold, so it is predicting a bounce back.
Yeah.
There is still some room to the downside, RSI wise. MACD is looking like it's ready for a reversal.
Yeah.
So
it doesn't show
signs
signs of breaking through at the bottom. It shows signs of at least retracing a little more.
Exactly.
More level.
So yeah, it for sure it does not show any more signs of breaking through that 106 or making a lower low.
This is a
But whether
demonstration
it
of
bounces back
Wirecast.
above 110 before its expiration cycle.
Yeah.
So I have 3 days. Even though it is,
Even if you see a little bit of contraction,
it would help me, but I don't know if it would be worth the 25 cents risk I would be assuming until then.
fair. 3 days.
So basically, if I were to sell my short call spread right now and not roll it, I would be selling the short call spread.
This is a
Qualcomm
demonstration of
if it doesn't
Wirecast.
trade above weight, or even goes up a little bit,
Yeah.
and it takes too long, I would be losing money in opportunity cost.
But even in 3 days, it's a logical, risk to take.
If I were to wait,
with all the metrics taken into account.
if I were to wait for like a day or two and Qualcomm did not rise, I would be getting probably 25 cents.
Mm-hmm.
So I would be risking
A little bit.
yeah.
This is a
And that's
demonstration
just the side.
of
So let's
Wirecast.
check the put side. The actual put side is where we're going to have the most issue rolling for any sort of credit. Put side. Have to buy out. Sell this one. And I would roll to the January monthly.
This is a
Named
demonstration
credits.
of Wirecast.
23-cent debit. So all in all, I'm going to be getting about a 10 or 15-cent credit to roll this for another 2 weeks, which is okay. It's only $2 wide, and I already have, I believe, $1.20 collected. $2 wide. You can check to make sure. Important to know exactly
This
Okay.
is a
Actually,
demonstration of Wirecast.
that would be Qualcomm. So we've collected 53 cents. Filled? Oh, okay, yeah. So I've collected 53 cents plus 21,
This is a
so
demonstration
74
of
cents.
Wirecast.
Right? Yeah. 74 cents minus 2 is 72 cents plus 38. 72 plus 38. $1.10? Yeah, $1.10. So I've collected $1.10 on this $2 wire. So adding another 10 cents, 20 cents is helpful. It's reducing my break even by over 10%. Or I'm sorry,
This
reducing
is
my
a
max loss by over
demonstration
10%.
of Wirecast.
Which is what you're shooting for when you roll, to reduce your max loss by a meaningful amount. 30-cent debit now. Qualcomm is getting hit in the last 20 seconds.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
I guess. Going for another low. Why would I be getting worse debit? ES is going for a VWAP. A little bit of a bounce back.
This is a demonstration
This is
of
28
Wirecast.
cents. Yeah, super slow. Oh my god.
This
Yes.
is a demonstration of Wirecast.
You still hear us out there?
Yes, I can.
You guys okay? How's it streaming? How are we looking? Anyone in the chat? Excellent connection. We are live.
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are.
We are
Oh
live.
yes, we have 100% in the poll.
Oh,
Excellent, excellent, excellent. All right, so what am I gonna do? I'm gonna roll this.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
Oh. High volatility elevated.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
I think what we're gonna do now is try to close out of this.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
Visualize what we would do. So if it were to drop continuously for the next 2 days, we would then put back on. We'd have to roll the short put for a worse amount. The short put spread. I guess the only thing we would have to do if things were to go wrong is we would have to go to a different
This is a
site.
demonstration of
We would either be
Wirecast.
forced to go into earnings or the week right before that, or even worst case, the Fed monthly, which is not terrible. 45 days out. I kind of like this. It's a little risky,
Yeah.
but it keeps our probability of profit elevated,
Mhm.
which is the goal when you're rolling. People can get a little trade happy and just chop at their probability of profit and be happy with a scratch.
Yeah.
I'm happy with a scratch, but I'm not just gonna
This
wave
is
the
a
white flag
demonstration of
on positions that
Wirecast.
I know can still be profitable. So I want to aggressively manage. This is an aggressive management tactic.
Yeah.
This is super aggressive, legging in and out of condors, flies, especially defined risk. Can get a little dicey if you're not paying attention to extrinsic value and deltas
Mhm.
and all the Greeks. I think we're doing a good job of paying attention to the environment that we're trading in, and let's try to get this filled at a good price. Let's see if we can squeeze out.
Is a
First of all,
demonstration
let's see
of
how wide
Wirecast.
the spread is, the bid-ask spread, because maybe we can squeeze out a couple extra pennies in filling. So we're buying out of this January 6th, 2 pennies wide, 2 pennies wide. So the other side of this, I want to buy and sell. So if I want to sell and buy, it's $2 wide, and it's
This is a demonstration of
2
Wirecast.
There's not too much room here, I don't think. But let's try to beat the system for a couple pennies. Buying power back. Let's try to beat the system here for a couple pennies. What do you say? Let's get filled on the live.
Let's do it.
Where are we at?
This is a
We're working.
demonstration of Wirecast.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to get 21. While it's filling, I spent a lot of time on Qualcomm. It's a little bit of a confusing subject, but it's important to get it right. I
Yeah.
think, especially when you're still staying mechanical, but you're taking some liberties and you're being kind of funny with it. You know,
Seeing the options you have, and you know which one's the best one to take. That's the way you're supposed to.
we're exploiting GTO. That's
Yeah.
what we're doing.
Love doing that all the time.
Yeah, I like being.
This is a
I like
demonstration
being
of
kind of by the book,
Wirecast.
especially like trading options, playing poker, doing stuff like that. I like to stay
Uh-huh.
probability bound.
Yeah.
But it's fun to exploit every once in a while.
If you see the opportunity, then take advantage of it.
If you understand your environment, you understand the table,
Mhm.
you understand the underlying you're playing in or you're trading in,
Yeah.
you understand the volatility environment, all the Greeks, you can sort of take advantage of spots.
Mhm.
And that's what we're doing. We're taking advantage of this spot.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
It's still elevated. It's moving down. It already moved down half a penny.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
It's like elevated volatility.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast. This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
There you go.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
You know, I could also sell a short put spread, like a second one, in preparation to just close out of the current one.
Yeah.
It is a little extra risky. I'm adding another short put spread, so I'm gonna have to include more buying power. But it is something I could do, and it would take advantage of
This
the
is a
environment.
demonstration of Wirecast.
Elevated IV. I still do want to roll.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
It's at 23 now. Let me try one other thing, see if it works. Gonna do the roll.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
Go into the January.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
I'm trying to go to January 20th. Okay, 38 credit. Wow.
This is a
Limp into the
demonstration of
close.
Wirecast.
Jeez. See if we can do this. Right at the close here.
That hurt.
Yeah, big fat red candle. Getting crushed down to RSI.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
Getting rocked. Yeah. I don't know what's going on. Trying to do an advanced order here, but I'm not sure how to do it in the system. I've done it on the mobile.
This is a
I know,
demonstration
man.
of
That's why I'm trying to do an
Wirecast.
advanced order. Let me see if I can get it. Technical Market Watch.
This is a demonstration
Try to
of
get it on my-
Wirecast.
Fine, let's look at the last 4 minutes of the market, see how we do.
Let me see if I can get this Qualcomm order filled here. But we're not messing around.
Last 4 minutes.
Good end to the day for me. Wow. Go, Tessie, go.
Okay. Yes, doesn't seem like we're doing. Where's all your where's that thing on the side?
This is a demonstration of
Coming
Wirecast.
up, I guess. They're, the futures are going towards VWAP at the end of the day.
Let's see. Yeah, US. Nasdaq's down 0.7. Oil's still taking a big hit. Came back up a little bit though.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
What we got here?
Which just one chart?
Yeah. Look at oh, let's look at news. We gotta look at news actually.
Here, look.
Cover some of the news. So we've got SPY market close and balance 1.6 billion to the buy side.
This
Okay, for
is
the
a
first day, that's pretty
demonstration of
good.
Wirecast.
Guess people are taking advantage of oil being so low now. A lot of people bullish on oil, and a lot of those oil companies. Yep, even
This
more.
is a
355
demonstration
on
of
the buy side,
Wirecast.
half an hour ago. Oh, midstream. Had that stock a long time ago. Intero midstream.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
There it is, closing bell.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
How are we doing? Let's look at this. So, I mean, as for news, yeah, not too much today. You know, nothing crazy. I'm not seeing anything that like sticks out. Oil, but I mean, you know, we've seen that already. A lot of people are very controversial on oil right now. But yeah, pretty much. I mean, I don't see too much. Tesla, I see Tesla here. Material supply.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
Okay, so this might be why Tesla's having a little bit of a good day today.
Got crushed.
Did it? What's it up?
107. It's off its lows.
Oh wow, jeez. Yeah, it did get crushed. Destroyed.
Yeah, it traded off its lows slightly.
This
I have
is a
that.
demonstration of Wirecast.
I know, because I'm long Delta and Tesla.
Wow.
My worst position today. Actually, really the only position that did bad is Tesla. Every other position on mine made money. And Canada. So I was trying to get that Qualcomm order pulled off. I couldn't get anything filled.
Mm-hmm.
So we didn't get any positions filled today.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
Had some volatility contracts, made a little bit of money, but nothing filled, nothing moved. Not too bad. Okay, Day, how did you guys do? Let us know in the chat. We're getting ready to sign off here.
Yeah, I had to read that last message of Satoshi Nakamoto before.
What do you notice who he is?
Yeah, or what group it is, or even if it's one person.
This is a demonstration
Would
of
be a nice mystery, though.
Wirecast.
Yeah. Yes, it would. Let's just see how we closed. A little overview of the close. All right. S&P 500 down 0.5%, trading at 38.38. The ES/ES S&P futures. The Nasdaq futures trading under
This is a
11,000, down
demonstration
almost a
of
full percent
Wirecast.
today. They switched with the Russell. The Russell was leading the day down almost 0.8%. The Nasdaq overtook it right at the end, right at power hour, to post the biggest loss of the four major indices. The Dow relatively unchanged, down 0.1%. But really, I think the big story is the Nasdaq. Tesla getting hit, Apple having a real bad day.
This is a demonstration
Google
of
doing
Wirecast.
okay. Google and Amazon sort of holding down the fort, but Microsoft unchanged a little bit. Tesla getting cracked. Meta up almost
Holding down the fort.
yeah, almost 4%. Netflix relatively unchanged, and Disney having a good day, which explains why the Dow has done so well. I think did Boeing have a decent day? Let me see the airline names.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
Definitely not the full watch list. This is it. Where's Boeing? Go. Boeing, yeah, up 3%. So that explains the Dow remaining relatively unchanged for the entire day. Ford up 0.5%. I know some people that are pretty heavy in Ford, a lot of long Delta. I am one of them. Full disclosure, I am long
This
Ford.
is a demonstration
Like the
of
dividends, I like
Wirecast.
where it's at. I like the multiple, the P/E multiple right now. A lot of good things about Ford. So we're long in that. First Solar getting hit. Energy, all energy, I guess energy across the board having a bad day. Semiconductors as well. Except Intel up 1%. I wanted to buy some more shares of Intel today. I didn't get a chance to, so definitely tomorrow I'm going to be buying some more Intel. Love their dividends. Love growth prospects for Intel.
Mm-hmm.
This is a demonstration
Similar in Qualcomm, which is the position we're fighting today. Trading at its lows. It went really to end the day right at its lows, 107.
Yeah.
Should have a chance tomorrow to complete the trade I was working on, legging out of that short call spread and either waiting for a bounce back to put it back on or just rolling the short put by itself first and then adding the
This is a
short call roll,
demonstration of Wirecast.
is to make sure we can squeak out some sort of credit. We didn't like the credit we were receiving today for that. 10 cents was really not enough, I think, for me to roll to the January expiration.
Mm-hmm.
Really looking for, 15 to 20 cents. I know it's picky, but on a $2 wide Iron Condor or Iron Fly, 20 cents is a big deal. It's reducing your cost basis, your max loss by 10-15%.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking
This
to do when I
is a
roll. If
demonstration
I'm not
of
getting that, then
Wirecast.
it's probably not the best chance to roll.
That's fair, yeah.
So that's what we got so
Well,
far.
we tried, we didn't get filled on that one.
It's still working, but
Oh, I thought you took it off.
I just put it on right at the end, like at 4 o'clock exactly.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's not gonna fill yet. Put it in 30 seconds too late. So let's cancel that. Should get a better price tomorrow. if Qualcomm opens right around where it's at.
This is a demonstration of
I do need a little bit
Wirecast.
of a rally, but I can definitely roll for credit where it's at now. Well, okay, all in all, not terrible.
Yeah.
I guess with that rally right at the, I mean not the rally, the drop right at the end, I saved some money.
Yeah.
Because now I can sell it for, I know the strike's gonna be a little wonky, but 19 cents. I was trying to get like 22.
Yeah.
So saved a couple pennies there.
Mm-hmm.
This
That's it.
is a demonstration of
Gold, loving
Wirecast.
it.
Yeah.
171, another big day in gold, and I'll be having a solid, gonna be buying
Selling
solid week.
real gold this week.
Oh, that'd be nice.
It's gonna be a good time.
You're gonna take a trip to Orlando?
Yeah, buy
Like
some
Gold
bullion.
National?
Yep. Buy some nice coins from the 1800s.
Beautiful.
Maybe some gold bars.
You should have found some.
I have some.
You went treasure hunting, you didn't find any.
Oh, yeah, no, I did not find any treasure. It was a long. I mean, who knows what we found? We found something big, but it was like 14 to 17 feet
This is a
underground.
demonstration
Yeah,
of
you spent a whole
Wirecast.
25 minutes digging, so.
Once we
You guys
spent
are probably
25
tired.
minutes and we were like, okay, we made it 3 feet. This is then high tide's coming in, then tide comes in. Now the 3 feet progress you made turns into 1 foot.
Makes sense.
It's, yeah, it doesn't work.
Makes sense. So,
But hopefully,
good day in my spy trade. Oh, I don't just only trade indexes. Why
Yeah.
do I touch anything else? All I do is make money in the indices. I don't know
This
why I
is
don't
a
just do that. I
demonstration
am
of
thinking about
Wirecast.
adding a new strategy to my arsenal, especially in the spider indices, SPY, DIA, QQQ, and IWM. I'm looking to get more shorter term duration contracts.
Mhm.
So instead of entering, the 30-day, 40-day, 50-day range, I'd look to be entering around the 14-day, 21 to
This is a
14-day range,
demonstration of Wirecast.
managing or rolling at the 7-day mark, or when intrinsic value or extrinsic value demands a roll.
Yeah.
But I think with SPY and those indices having daily expirations, so if you look at SPY, like Qualcomm, for example, Qualcomm has weekly expirations. Every 7 days, something expires. There's some sort of contract expiring. In SPY,
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
there are daily expirations. So every single day, something is expiring. Which means there's more liquidity in the chain, and there is more delta separation between the strikes.
Yeah.
Because there's more action between the strikes. So the more action there is per strike, the more delta is going to separate between the strikes, where you can still make
This is a
money trading
demonstration of
volatility and
Wirecast.
trading theta decay in these weekly cycles. Or I'm sorry, in the dailies or in the weeklies. So me putting on a 17-day contract expiration when there's a contract expiring every freaking day is just like me putting on a 45-day in Qualcomm. Because there's enough action in between now and then to feel that theta decay, to feel the volatility decay, or expansion, whichever way you're trading. So
This is a
I think there's a
demonstration
lot
of
of room
Wirecast.
in these 21 to 14-day cycles in the spider indices to keep the probability of profit above 60-70%, still have plenty of management opportunities, but accelerate the return. So instead of shooting for 3, 4, 5% a month, we can shoot for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 6% a month if you're
This is a demonstration
if
of
you're managing it.
Wirecast.
If you stick to the statistics and you get your occurrences up, you can push up our return on capital, push on our return on investment, push up our overall return per year, per month. So yeah, I'm definitely looking into trading the shorter term spider indices much more frequently, or like having it as a bigger piece of my portfolio or other portfolios that I'm managing.
Mm-hmm.
And that
This is a
is going to be, I think, the
demonstration of
biggest change that
Wirecast.
I make this next year.
Nice.
Is going to be, shorter term cycles in the spiders. Still keeping, the super liquid stocks, Apple, Google, Tesla, Netflix.
Yeah.
Still having a long term portfolio. Still having a dividend portfolio. Still reinvesting dividends, but just adding a different wrinkle to this portfolio, or making it a bigger wrinkle in the portfolio.
Yeah.
Sort of reap the rewards that I think are out there in these shorter term cycles.
This is a
There's a lot of
demonstration
liquidity
of
here.
Wirecast.
And I mean, I'm fairly certain that these markets are not as efficient as the other ones. So the more liquidity, the more efficiency in the market, the less edge you have.
Yeah.
If these markets in here, like let's say I'm getting 26% volatility, when the actual volatility is more like 20%, there's like a 6% profit zone in just volatility in a
This
day
is a
cycle
demonstration of
instead of a week
Wirecast.
cycle or a month cycle. Like I'm looking for a 3-point contraction per day, not 5 points per 40 days. So everything accelerates.
Yeah.
The management opportunities, the entry opportunities, the exit opportunities, and the return, everything's accelerating. And obviously the losses are accelerated if you don't do them right. So I think there's a lot of opportunity in these shorter term cycles in the spiders. SPY,
This is a
QQQ,
demonstration of Wirecast.
everyday expirations in QQQ. A lot of inefficiencies in these markets.
For the next 10 days.
No, just going forward.
Well, they give you the daily for the next 10 days. And then it's
Yes, yeah. So yeah, after in between, you mean like in between the 45-day and the 17-day, there's not everyday cycles.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Until it gets closer to it.
Correct. Yeah, every 10 days,
This is a
every day, a
demonstration
new
of
day is added to the
Wirecast.
back 10.
Mm-hmm.
So it just keeps rolling 10 days. I believe it's the same in SPY.
Yeah, it is. So,
Yeah. So every 10 days is a new day added. So it's always just a
10-day span.
ever cycling span of 10 days exactly. So either we're trading some of the shorter term. I don't think we won't dabble too much in the 0 DTE.
Mhm.
Those are pretty sick, and you have to be. There's people doing it. People make
This
a lot of
is a
money.
demonstration of
Messing around with these 0
Wirecast.
DTE
Yeah.
expirations, but
Risk.
higher risk.
Yeah.
They're still getting 65, 67% pop. There's just, I think, definitely there's less data because the dailies expirations have only been around the last year.
Mm-hmm.
So there's less data, less sample size, there's been less studies on management.
Yeah.
So people aren't really managing these. They're kind of just in and out. Like they put the
This
trade
is a
on entry,
demonstration
they have a
of
stop loss, and they
Wirecast.
have a take profit. And that's it.
Scalpers just
Either they
straight
hit it or
scalpers.
they don't.
Yeah.
They're not rolling to the next cycle to sort of to keep those same strikes and chip at the break even.
Yeah.
It's whatever their max loss is on entry or whatever their take profit is or their stop loss. That's what they're doing. It is like scalping. Yes. They are. Sometimes they are holding all the way to expiration, so not technically scalping. Some people are doing
This is
buy
a
and hold
demonstration of
0 DTE
Wirecast.
and not just selling prices.
Yeah.
But that's out there as well, and I think the difference between risk and reward between doing 0 DTEs and doing like the 17 DTEs is not that extreme on the reward side. So I think I can get a similar reward on these 17 days while keeping my risk in check and still having management opportunities. So that's, I think, going to be the game plan going forward. I started doing it a little bit more the last week.
This is a
I didn't want to put too
demonstration
much
of
on going into this new
Wirecast.
year. Wanted to wait for the dust to settle.
Mhm.
Wanted to make sure that there is still a stock market in
Yeah.
2023 and bombs didn't explode or something crazy didn't happen to the markets. But
That's a lot. That's a big question I've been getting. And I keep telling them the same thing, that I feel bearish because it would literally I feel bullish because it would literally have to break history.
Yeah.
After the statistics that we've seen.
so yeah, I
People
don't
still
know
seem
about
scared.
that.
They keep asking me that you want, how do you feel? You know, bullish or bearish for the next year?
Yeah, I don't know about Bulls or
This
Bears.
is a
Yeah, I know
demonstration
about
of
volatility.
Wirecast.
I mean, it would have to break history. It would be the first year in history.
We're 2 years in a row. It went down.
Yeah, that bad.
Yeah.
First year in history. So I mean, doesn't seem like we're in that bad of a spot for that to be happening.
Tough to know. Believe me, it's tough to know. But we're gonna do our best to figure it out.
Yeah.
We're gonna do our best to manage the waters we're in. Try to eke out some kind of return.
Yeah.
I think this is the way to do it.
It's pretty solid.
Yeah, so
I mean, I like it.
That's what I've been
This
working on.
is a demonstration of Wirecast.
Delta condors, dynamic delta condor. So like instead of going $8 wide, you go 10 delta wide.
Yeah.
So depending on volatility, you'll have more or less buying power requirements or more or less max loss. But all in all, I think with the inefficiencies or the less experience in these daily cycles is only going to help
This is a demonstration of
volatility
Wirecast.
scalpers to make some kind of profit, some kind of solid profit in these shorter expirations. This wasn't always here, these dailies. So it used to be, they used to just have monthlies. Then they added the weekly options, and they added that for the indices, and they added that to most of the regular underlyings. And now just in the indices, they added the dailies. So adding the weeklies made the monthlies more liquid. There's more going on. So adding the dailies are going to make
This
the monthlies
is a
more liquid.
demonstration of
Or the weeklies.
Wirecast.
Adding the dailies are going to make the weeklies more liquid.
Yeah.
So it's going to give us a lot of opportunities. SPY, QQQ especially, depending on volatility. Same thing. DIA as well, which is a Dow Jones ETF. As long as volatility, yes, the Dow Jones has weeklies. Not enough liquidity in those markets. Can still do something similar on the shorter term, but not as high IV, 24%. Not bad, but not great.
This is a demonstration of
And then we
Wirecast.
have IWM, which I love IWM. I don't know if they have dailies, but they do. Yeah, I knew I loved IWM. They have, what, 2 days? So IWM is another candidate. Can still do the weeklies, 21 to 17 days. Plenty of volatility here. Plenty of IV to squeeze out. Plenty of liquidity. Still, I don't think there's enough experience in these markets to make it efficient. I don't think these can be efficient markets.
This is a
because there's just not
demonstration
enough
of
data.
Wirecast.
Even like the quantum computers or those hedge funds or corporations that are running algorithms all day, every day, there just isn't enough data for them to be efficient. So there has to be opportunities to take advantage. Yeah, like there has to be, 100%.
Yeah.
You just have to find it, and you have to know how to take advantage of it, and that's what we're training for. Like Rocky.
Yeah.
This is me running up the stairs in Philadelphia. We're excited.
Rock and roll.
This
Guys,
is a
Well, that was a good
demonstration of
first
first day.
day.
Yeah, that was a
Wirecast.
good first day.
Good first day of the year, guys. Hopefully you made some money today. Hopefully
Yeah.
you are learning something.
Yeah.
Hopefully
exactly.
you have some sort of way you're going to attack this year. Not like Elon Musk, but
Definitely not.
maybe like Elon Musk.
In the beginning.
Yeah, not like
Beginning of
Elon, but
Not
maybe
not
like
Kanye phase Elon, but
Yeah.
beginning of Elon.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I hope you guys had a good day.
Yeah,
Let us know
thank
if you guys
you.
want us to cover anything new or
This is a
anything
demonstration
specific.
Send us a DM, send us a message,
Yep.
send us an email,
Mhm.
like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications,
Yep.
and try to make some money.
There you go. Hope you guys make some money. Three viewers.